Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show where the aim of the game is to avoid the obvious and find the obscure. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm from Beverley in East Yorkshire. This is my friend, also Laura, and she is from Barnsley.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Siobhan. This is my son Connor, and we're from Bacup in Lancashire.
Couple number three.
Hello, I'm Jennifer. This is my husband Tony, and we're from Gloucestershire.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Graham from Staffordshire, and this is my friend Nitesh from Birmingham.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very, very warm welcome to Pointless. It's wonderful to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. We've got so much in common. He's DJ'd at some of the hottest clubs in Ibiza, and I've also been on holiday to Spain. It is my new Pointless friend. It is Trevor Nelson.
I like that. Good one. Fantastic to be here,
Trevor, it is lovely
Honestly,
to have you here.
It's so much more reassuring to be seated here than be nervously over there.
Over there.
And I have been over there, as you know.
You were nervous over there.
No, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I actually won once, didn't I?
I think you did,
I
yeah.
did. What do you mean you think? You know. You do
Oh,
know.
let me dive back into my
You
memory.
know,
Yes, of
you
course.
do know, yeah.
You and Clara Amfer, yes, exactly.
Clara.
Did you win the jackpot as well?
Everything we did ended up pointless. Just literally, I mean, it was a freak. And since then, they've called me back about 50 times. I said, I can't top it, so I'm not going to be a contestant again.
Look, it suits you, that chair.
Thank you very much. Do you think it suits me, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. I like it.
Wonderful. Farhana and Becky, by the way, got into the jackpot final last time, and they did not win the jackpot, which means we add another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £4,500. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Do just bear in mind as you're playing that it's always the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. So keep your scores nice and low, and that, theoretically, will not be you. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is Anatomy of the Landscape. Can you decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second?
Right, you want to
And
go
whoever's
first?
going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns body parts that are also geographical terms. There we are, Trevor.
Yes, think carefully here. On each board, we're going to give you the definitions of 7 words that are types of geographical features. All the words are also the names of parts of the human body. We'll also give you the first letter and number of letters in each answer. So please give us these words.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. Let's reveal our first board of 7 clues to body parts that are also geographical terms. Here we go. A long, narrow stretch of water that extends from the main body of the sea. A, 3. A bare piece of rock or stone standing out of water or surrounding vegetation. S, 5. The edge of the crater of a volcano. L, 3. A high part of the coast that projects into the sea. H, 4. A comparatively gentle slope on the side of a hill near the top. S, 8. The 2 sides of a narrow gorge. J, 4. And the part of a river where it enters the sea. M, 5. There we are. Laura C.
Hello.
And you're Laura C because we have Laura W.
Indeed.
We are Laura galore today.
Yes. So it's not just that we're both called Laura. We discovered when we met at university, we have a lot of coincidences. So both called Laura, both from Yorkshire, both the oldest sibling. Our birthdays are both in November, so we're both Scorpios, and both of our dads are called Andrew.
Wow.
Do you know that is so weird?
I know.
It happens. No, but it happens quite often. You find people like that. Extraordinary. Laura, tell us all about yourself.
So on the weekends, I am a tour guide at a National Trust property, which I absolutely adore doing.
Of course.
It's a really quirky property. It's had so many different people who's lived there.
Where is it?
It's in York, and what we do on our tour actually is really highlight some of the women who've lived there over the years who are really not very well known to society, and I absolutely love getting to talk about them.
There we are. Now, Laura, these body parts come landscape features.
Yes, I'm going to take one that's maybe a little bit of a risk, so I'm really hoping it's right, but I'm going to go for the edge of a crater of a volcano and say lip.
Lip?
Yes.
I think so. Let's see. Is it right? Lip. How many of our 100 thought so? Lip is right. There we are, 40 for lip. Strong start. Lip.
Great answer. Craters are formed from layers of small particles of magma and other material ejected during a volcanic eruption.
There we go. Thank you very much. Now, Connor,
Hi.
welcome back. I have a feeling this might be your third show.
It is indeed,
It
yeah.
is your third show.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Connor.
Well, I play five-a-side. I've started learning tennis last year. I've recently joined my mum's badminton club as well. I've been
Wow.
getting back into that, yeah.
Wow. Only started tennis last year. How are you finding it?
It was difficult at first, but after
Yeah.
my first session, just like the hitting balls, I couldn't explain it. It was just so fun. It was so like...
After shuttlecocks, literally a different ballgame.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
it was. And yeah, it's great. I've really enjoyed it.
There we go. Now, Connor, talking of things we're really going to enjoy, what are you going to go for here?
I know one obvious one, but
Yes.
I think I'm going to have to take a bit of a risk.
Yes.
So I think high part of the coast that projects into the sea, I'm going to say head.
Head. Head. Stands to reason. Should we see how many of our 100 said head? Head's right. 40 is the only score we have at the moment. That's our benchmark, and you go past that with head. 18, Connor. This is a show 3 kind of score. 18. Very well done.
Well done, Connor. Head. Beachy Head, did you know, in East Sussex, is the highest chalk sea cliff in Britain. It rises to 162 metres above sea level.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Jennifer, welcome back. It is also your third show.
It is.
There must be things we haven't yet heard about you, Jennifer. What can you tell us?
Well, yes. I enjoy dressmaking. I made this dress, and embroidery, cross-stitch, cooking, walking. So, yeah, got a lot of hobbies.
That's it. So in the dressmaking thing, do you buy those little, what are they called? The
Patterns.
patterns, there we go. How do you know? You look at the front of the pattern thing,
Well,
do you see what it...
The pattern comes
Yes.
in an envelope which has a drawing
Of
the dress or the
And you think,
the
that's
outfit.
terrific. How does it work from there? You cut out all the
Yes,
shapes?
Yeah, it's all tissue paper, and you unfold that, cut bits out that you need for the model that you are making.
Yes. I mean, that's amazing. It must be the most satisfying thing in
It
the
is,
world.
yeah, a lot of fun.
Jennifer, what are you going to go for?
I think I'm going to take a little bit of a risk and go for the second one from the bottom, the two sides of a narrow gorge. Jaws?
Jaws. Yes, Jaws. What else could it be? Let's see. Jaws, is it right? It is Jaws. Jaws. 10. There you are. There's your reward for that risk, Jennifer. Brilliant answer. 10 for Jaws.
Well done, Jennifer. That round of applause was for the dress. I think you should have got one. Well done. Cheddar Gorge in Somerset is almost 400 feet deep and 3 miles long and began forming about 1 million years ago.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Graham, welcome to Pointless. It's great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm Graham. I'm from Staffordshire. I'm coming up for retirement, actually, but I've had 3 careers so far. I was in banking, and then I was in teaching, and I'm now working in education still, but in a different role. I enjoy caravanning, time
Very
with the
good.
grandchildren,
Lovely.
and getting tormented by the dogs.
Tormented by the dogs. That's one of my hobbies, too. Not your dogs, on this occasion. And when did you leave Scotland, Graham? You see, I picked up there.
Would you believe 35 years ago?
Really? Not a trace of Staffordshire in there. Graham, what are you going to go for on this board? This is all yours, by the way. Do you feel like filling in all the blanks?
I think the top one could be arm. The 2 S's have got me stumped, and the bottom one, I believe, is mouth. I'm going to play safe and go with mouth.
OK, mouth, where the river meets the sea. Shall we see how many of our 100 said mouth? Well, 40 is our high score, 10 is our low, 62 for mouth.
Graham, well done. I thought that was pretty tricky. Arm was a good score. Arm was 22, and that was a long, narrow stretch of water, yeah? And a comparatively gentle slope on the side of a hill near the top. Do you know that,
That's a
Xander?
shoulder.
He knows everything. 7. Well done. But there is a pointless answer up there.
Could it...
Take your hair off.
Scalp.
Absolutely. The only
What
pointless
about
answer, Scout. Well
There
done.
you go.
Well done, Xander.
Scalp.
Well done if you got that at home, especially with the clue.
Thank you very much indeed. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 10, the best score of the pass. Very well done indeed, Jennifer. We travel from there to 18, where we find Connor and Siobhan. Then we travel from there to 40, where we find Laura Galora. And then up to 62, where we find Graham and Nitesh. Now, Nitesh, you are the high scorers at the moment, but you get the new board. See if you can truffle out a little sort of scalp-type answer from the next board, and that might see you into round 2. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, we're going to put 7 more clues to geographical terms up on the board. All of these geographical terms share a name with a part of the body. So, here they come. We have the near vertical side of a mountain or a cliff, F4. An irregular stripe or streak of a different colour, texture or composition in stone or rock, V4. A narrow piece of land with water on each side, N4. A prominent edge of a cliff or hill standing over a precipice, B4. A sharp bend in the course of a river, E5. A tall mass of solidified lava projecting upwards from the mouth of a volcano, S5. And the lowest part or base of a hill or mountain, F4. There we are. Nitesh, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, I'm Nitesh. I'm from Birmingham. I also work with Graham in education, and I'm an avid traveller. Recently, I travelled around the world.
In one...
Pretty much, so yeah.
Wow. Which direction did you go in?
East.
East.
Yes.
How long did it take you?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
6 weeks.
Was this for a bet?
No.
Wow. How extraordinary. I mean, you barely had time to do anything. It's like race across the world.
It was literally
almost.
3-4 days in each country,
Wow.
city, yeah.
Well, how brilliant, though. Now then, Nitesh, what are you going to go for? You're the high scorers. We need a low score from you.
Right, I'm going to go for an irregular stripe or streak of a different colour, texture or composition in stone or rock, vein.
Vein, says Nitesh. Shall we see if that is right? You don't get a red line, I'm afraid, as you're the high scorers, but how far down the column can we get with vein? Vein is right. And vein goes down to 34, taking your total up to 96.
That's very solid, Nitesh. Well done. Vein, as marble is formed from heat and pressure in the Earth's crust, grains and layers of things, such as iron oxides and clay, become trapped, creating the coloured veins. Good answer.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Tony, welcome back for your third show. Now you are on 10. This is very exciting. You've been given all sorts of leeway by Jennifer's brilliance in the first pass. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Tony.
Well, I'm retired and I sing in a male voice choir. And we do lots of charity events, raising money for different charities and things. And we sing all our music by memory.
And what sort of music do you sing? I mean, you're not far from the Welsh border.
We do actually do one song in Welsh, although I don't speak Welsh. But we do some traditional male voice choir stuff, and we do songs from the shows and even a bit of pop music as well.
Good for you. Now, as I say, you're on 10. 85 or less gets you into the next round.
Right. So I'm going to go for the first one and say face.
Face, says Tony. You get a red line. Here it comes. Nice and high. Can we get you below that with face? We can. And plenty of room to spare. Down you go to 43, taking your total up to 53. You are through.
The north face of the Eiger, the mountain in Switzerland, has a reputation for being notoriously difficult to climb. It was first successfully climbed in 1938 by a group of Germans and Austrians, and it took 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Amazing. There we are. Now, Siobhan, welcome back. Terrific to see you again. This is your third show. Tell us more. We must know more about you, Siobhan.
Well, I've already mentioned...
You're a nurse.
...that I'm a nurse. I play badminton I'm learning to sail. But when I'm not doing that, I enjoy taking our 2 dogs for long walks in the hills near us. We've got some lovely countryside near us.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What are your 2 dogs?
2 little French bull terriers.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
And you've got 4 cats as well.
That's right, yeah. All rescues.
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, Siobhan, 18 is your score at the moment. 77 is what you were aiming for. 77 or less.
I'm going to try a sharp bend in the course of a river and say elbow.
Elbow, says Siobhan. Here is your red line. Let's see if we can get you below that with elbow. There we are, it's right. And round 2 beckons. This is terrific. Look at that, 21. taking your total up to 39.
Well done, Siobhan. Elbow River flows through the Canadian Rocky Mountains to Calgary. Apparently, it is so called because in a time when locals didn't speak the same language, they would point to their elbow so that people would know they were following the river to Calgary.
It's clever. Now, Laura W.
Hello.
Welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Laura.
Well, my name's Laura, and I work as a theatre technician in a regional theatre, and we have just opened a big musical that's about to go on its first UK tour.
That's so exciting. Let's hear what the musical is. What is it?
It's Dear Evan Hansen.
It's Dear Evan Hansen. Where's the theatre?
Nottingham Playhouse.
The Nottingham Playhouse?
Yeah.
I've done a play at the Nottingham Playhouse.
Oh, yeah?
Love the Nottingham Playhouse.
Yeah, it's really great there.
Oh, wonderful. That's terrific fun. How long have you been working there?
About 2 years now.
Yeah, excellent.
I was a lighting technician, and I've just moved into stage technician work. So on this musical, I'm up in the flies, so I'm above everyone. I just get a top-down view. I get to watch everybody's heads as they're dancing around on stage.
It's the best view, some people say. Now then, Laura, you're on 40. 55 or less gets you into the next round. And this board is all yours. Would you like to talk us through it?
There's only one that I definitely know, which is the last one, which I think is foot. I would guess the third one down is nose. I'm going to take a risk on the fourth one down, and I think it's brow.
Brow. A prominent edge of a cliff. Brow. Shall we see if that's right? Here is your red line. This is an excellent risk. I think I always applaud risk-taking. Can we get you below that red line with brow?
Oh.
It is right. You are through. And look at that, your reward for risk-taking. There we are, 4, taking your total up to 44.
That was the right risk to take, Laura, because foot was a big scorer, scored 42. So let's clear up the rest of the scores. Do you know any of those body parts?
Yes,
Sander?
I do. I can tell you the third one down, neck.
Neck would have scored you 11.
As for this, tall, massive, solidified lava projecting upwards from the mouth of the volcano, the
Spine.
spine.
Spine. I've never heard of that myself.
No, nor
One
have I.
point that would have scored
One
you.
person
That's-
had. Well, listen, thank you, Trevor. That brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs, Nitesh and Graham. It's not a bad score at 96. I mean, usually these high scores are in the hundreds. But anyway, I'm afraid it is the highest score. So we say goodbye to you for now, but we'll see you next time and look forward to it. Nitesh and Graham, thank you so much. For the remaining 3 pairs, though, it's now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. We made it through that round with flying colours. Laura W., our lowest individual scorer there. Fabulous risk you took, and 4 was your reward. And then Siobhan and Connor, our lowest combined scorers. So fantastic work on that far podium. Best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 today is football. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many football teams that have been relegated from the Premier League as they could. Trevor.
We are looking for the name of any football team that has been relegated from the English Premier League. That's from the inaugural 1992-93 season up to and including the 2023-24 season. Now, this is for the men's game and includes any team that might subsequently have returned to the Premier League, including teams that go down and come back up again.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Laura, so it's teams that have been relegated from the English Premier League.
Someone I work with gave me a football team that had won the Premier League. Maybe they've also been relegated.
Teams may go up as well as down.
Because he told me he thought it'd be a pointless answer. So I'm going to say Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers, says Laura W. Shall we see if that's right? Shall we see how many of our 100 people said it? If it is, Blackburn Rovers. Oh. Absolutely right, Laura. Down that goes to 11. Terrific start.
Amazing. Blackburn Rovers, despite winning the Premier League in 1995, they were relegated in 1999 and again in 2012.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. Now, Tony.
I think I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I'm going to say Barnsley.
Barnsley, says Tony. A bit of a risk. Let's see if this risk is going to pay off. Barnsley. It is going to pay off, Tony, in spades, I think. Well, 11 is the only score we have at the moment, and you pass it. Down it goes to 4. Terrific. 4, very much the traditional score for risk takers.
Thank you.
Brilliant answer. Absolutely brilliant. Relegated once in 1998. They only spent 1 season in the Premier League.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. Now, Siobhan.
I'm going to say our local team, Burnley.
Burnley, says Siobhan. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Burnley? Burnley is right. Down he goes to 15. Very good indeed. 3 fabulous scores.
Relegated 4 times in 2010, 2015, 2022 and 2024. They joined the Premier League for the first time in 2009.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 4, the best score of the past, Tony. Very well done indeed to you. Then up to 11, where we find the Lauras. And from there, we travel up to 15, where we find Siobhan and Connor a little bit ahead, but not wildly. Connor, a good answer from you should put everything to rights. So good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? So, Connor, any team that has ever been relegated from the English Premier League?
I mean, like I said before, I'm quite into football, so I'm going to go for Oldham Athletic.
Oldham Athletic. OK, no red line for you as you're the high scorers. Let's see how far down the column we get with Oldham Athletic. It's right. Well, 4 has been our lowest score so far. And that's 5. Very well done indeed, taking your total up to 20.
Well done, Connor. You weren't born. They were relegated, were you? They were relegated once in 1994. In April 2022, they became the first former Premier League club to be relegated out of the English Football League completely. Gone.
But not forgotten.
Yeah, no.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Jennifer.
This isn't my subject.
OK.
But when I was at university in Durham, Sunderland won the cup, so I'll say Sunderland.
Shall we see what happens? If we say Sunderland, you're on 4, so 15 or less will get you into the head-to-head. Sunderland. Here is your red line. I say it again, Sunderland. It's right. It's right, Jennifer. Down it goes. Gets you through. 13. 15 required, 13 attained. Takes your total up to 17.
It's done. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Sunderland relegated 4 times, Jennifer. 1997, 2003, 2006 and 2017. Sunderland have spent 16 seasons in the Premier League.
Thank you very much indeed. Now...
Who's your team?
Laura said, well, I can't. Yes, good point. Yeah.
I'm trying, Laura.
Yeah, it's really good. I literally just charged in
there.
Laura C.
Hello.
You are on 11.
Yeah.
Should you score 8 or less, you're in the head-to-head.
I'm pretty sure this is right, and it's the team I am obligated to support as my closest team, so I'm going to say Hull City.
Hull City.
Yep.
Hull City, you get a red line. There.
That's very low.
Let's see if we can get you below that with Hull City. It could happen. Yes! Down to 3! Look at that! 3! Oh my God. That is the lowest score of the whole round, taking your total up to 14. This is terrific. Very well done indeed.
Different level. Different level. Well done, Laura. Relegated 3 times in 2010, 2015 and 2017. Their first season there, the 2008-09 season, was their first ever in the top division of English football. That's a very strong round.
Very strong.
Very strong. And there were no pointless answers, though, so I'll give you some of the low scorers. I'm going to sound a bit like final score here, so bear with me. I've always wanted to do this. Derby County 3. Hull City, which Laura said 3. Huddersfield Town 2, Swindon Town 2, Wimbledon 2. And the best possible answer was Charlton Athletic, which scored you 1. So well done to anyone at home who got any of those right.
Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our second round. And it means we have to say goodbye to another pair. Oh, and it's Connor and Siobhan. And this is a particularly sad, long farewell, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
It's no au revoir here. Thank you so much for playing. It's been really fun having you on. Thank you. Connor and Siobhan, brilliant contestants.
Thank you.
For our 2 remaining pairs, though, now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Laura, Jennifer and Tony. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £4,500. However, before we play the head-to-head, we now have a chance to see if we can throw some more money into that jackpot by finding a couple of pointless answers. Just for fun, you understand. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many exhibitions held at the V&A as they could, Trevor.
You'll see 6 options. 4 are titles of exhibitions that have been held at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless. And then there are 2 red herrings. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you find the pointless V&A exhibitions from these 6? And I give you Naomi in fashion, Mary Quant, Hollywood costume, Alexander McQueen, Savage Beauty, Mick Jagger is not, Widow of Windsor. If anyone knows anything, now would be a great time to share it.
I feel like Hollywood costume feels a little generic, is maybe all I'm thinking for a
I've been to a costume exhibition at the V&A, but I can't remember what it was called.
OK, Laura's, I'm going to come to you. What would you like to nominate?
I feel like Mick Jagger is not feels a bit odd. I don't know why I feel like that's a red herring.
Sure.
Should we go Alexander McQueen? I feel like he's the kind of person...
Let's go for it.
OK, we'll go for Alexander McQueen, Savage Beauty.
Alexander McQueen, Savage Beauty. Might that be a pointless V&A exhibition? It's definitely been an exhibition there. And it's a pointless one. Very, very well done indeed. So, Jennifer and Tony, would you like to nominate another one?
Mick Jagger not.
Yeah, why not?
We'll go for Mick Jagger is not.
Mick Jagger is not. Is that a pointless V&A exhibition? No, your instinct was right, Laura C. We should have listened to you.
Well, I get why you thought that might be an exhibition. There's been a V&A exhibition called David Bowie Is, but there's never been one called Mick Jagger Is Not, unfortunately. But you did say Mary Quant was too obvious. Obviously, a V&A exhibition, yes. It ran between April 2019 and February 2020. That would have scored you 1. Naomi in fashion was about Naomi Campbell, of course. That would have scored you 3. OK, there's one that's pointless, Sander. One that's a red herring. Can you work out which is...
I'm going to say Widow of Windsor is pointless.
No, that's a red herring.
Yeah!
Not a V&A exhibition. That was the name given to Queen Victoria after the death of her husband, Albert.
There we are.
So the other pointless answer was...
That Broadchurch Hollywood costume.
Hollywood costume.
There we are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well done. You managed to find one pointless answer, which means you have added £250 to the jackpot, taking the total up to £4,750. But who will be playing for? Well, let's find out in a head-to-head. As ever, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it concerns famous people getting wet. Trevor.
Yes. What a category. We're about to show you 5 images of famous people getting wet in various ways. Please identify the damp celebrity and try and tell us the answers.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you identify these wet celebrities? And I give you A, B, C, D, and E. There we are, 5 celebrities getting wet. Well, we come to you, Laura's first.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think D is Rafael Nadal.
D, Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal, D. Say the Lauras. Now, Jennifer and Tony, would you like to talk us through the rest of that board?
I think B is Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, I don't know who A is.
And we've got Ricky Schoonack. That'd be quite high, wouldn't it?
So it's got to be Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, so we'll go B, Lewis Hamilton.
B, Lewis Hamilton. So, the Lauras went for Rafael Nadal for D. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? It is indeed Rafael Nadal. And that goes down to 11. Very good score indeed. Now, Jennifer and Tony, meanwhile, have gone for Lewis Hamilton for B. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Lewis Hamilton? Lewis Hamilton, absolutely right. 66 for Lewis Hamilton. There we are. It's a clear win for the Lauras there after one question. You're up 1-0.
Yeah, let's go through it. The biggest score was obviously...
E.
Yeah. Did you notice when he got bored on that day, his hair didn't move? His hair was impeccable.
Extraordinary. Absolutely impeccable.
Fantastic. He scored 74.
Should we go to A?
Let's go to A. And I thought, go on, who did you think?
Lady Gaga, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought Miley Cyrus when I first looked at that, actually. That is Lady Gaga, indeed, and 31 that would have scored you. And the best score on the board, supermodel, Heidi Klum.
Heidi Klum.
4 points.
There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Right, here comes your second question. Jennifer and Tony, you get to answer it first, but you've got to win this one to stay in the game. So good luck. Our second question is all about curries without heat.
This is a fantastic question. We're going to show you the names of 5 traditional or popular types of curry. However, we've removed the letters H, E, A and T from their names. Please give us the names of these curries.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 curries. And we have D, NSK, SGPNR, JLFRZI, BUN, and IKKMSL. There we are, 5 curries without the letters H, E, A, and T. Jennifer and Tony will go first.
We're going to go for the second one, sag paneer.
Sag paneer, say Jennifer and Tony. Now, Laura and Laura, would you like to talk us through the board?
We're not 100% sure on the first one, but I'm pretty sure we know the rest.
Yeah.
Do you think second from bottom?
I think second from bottom.
Yeah. OK, we'll go Boona.
Boona. So we have sag paneer and we have Boona. Jennifer and Tony went for sag paneer. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Sag paneer is absolutely right. Down he goes to 13. Meanwhile, the Lauras have gone for Boona, second from the bottom. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Boona, absolutely right. 35 for Boona. Well done. Jennifer and Tony back in the game after 2 questions. It's 1-1.
I love a curry. Do you love a curry?
Oh, so much.
Let's go through the board.
OK, well, I'll come to the top one last, shall I? We'll give it tikka masala at the bottom.
Of course. That would scored you 50.
Mm-hmm. Jalfrezi, my curry of choice.
Very, very popular. Mm-hmm. In fact, the most popular answer is 79.
And that's a danzak at the top.
You've got to be into your curries to know that one, right? Danzak scored you 29.
Thank you very much. Well, here comes our third question. This is the decider. Whoever wins this goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our third question is all about horse-drawn transport. Trevor.
Good luck with this one. We're going to show you 5 clues relating to various forms of horse-drawn transport. Please give us the answers.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal the 5 horse-drawn transport clues. And here they are. Children's book by Kenneth Graham in which Toad, Rat and Mole take a trip in a horse-drawn caravan. The sun god in Greek myth, the equivalent of the Roman god Sol, who drove a chariot across the sky each day. Artist whose famous painting The Hay Wain shows a farm cart crossing a stream. In many versions of the Cinderella folktale, this edible gourd is turned into a gilded coach. And type of carriage with the same name as an English county that features in a song from the musical Oklahoma. There we are. Now, Laura and Laura, you get to answer first.
You're on your own. I know one.
OK, I think I know a couple. I am going to say the bottom one and say sorry.
You're going to say sorry for the bottom one. Now then, Jennifer and Tony, can you talk us through the board?
The edible gourd is a pumpkin. The next one up is Constable, John Constable. I think the top one is The Wind in the Willows. I should know the second one, but I can't call it to mind. I think we'll go for John Constable.
John Constable. So we have Surrey and John Constable. Laura and Laura went for Surrey. Let's see how many of our 100 said that with a fringe on top. Surrey is right. That goes down to 9. Very well done indeed. Meanwhile, Jennifer and Tony have gone for John Constable, the painter of the Haywain. Let's see how many of our 100 said John Constable. John Constable is right. And that goes down to 19. Very well done indeed, Laura. And Laura, after 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Did well, though, didn't they? I mean, you needed to get a specific one to get you through. Should we start with the top one?
Wind in the Willows, as Jennifer said.
Yeah, it was Wind in the Willows. Scores you 23.
And then down to the Pumpkin. Should we do that one?
Yeah, 46 that would have got you.
Now, this one.
Do you know this one?
Well, I want to say Phoebus. Is it Phoebus? Phoebus Chariot?
I had money on you getting this, right?
Is it?
No.
Oh, God.
It's Helios.
Oh, it's Helios,
and it's
of course.
Pointless.
It's Helios.
And that's what you needed to stay in, unfortunately.
Of course.
Tough but true.
Phoebus. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much indeed. Ah, well, the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round. I'm afraid, Jennifer and Tony, it is you. You've done so well. We've had you in the head-to-head before. I was hoping this would see you into the final, but I'm afraid this is where we say farewell. But it's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you so much for playing. Jennifer and Tony. For Laura and Laura, though, now time for the pointless final. Congratulations, Laura. And Laura, you have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy.
Yes.
You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £4,750. Well, the only thing between you and it is a pointless answer. You've given us a pointless answer in the bonus round there. We just need one more of those, please. What would you like to see come up?
I would love for anything to do with sort of casts of film or TV. I am generally quite good at recalling actors.
Chemical elements, periodic table. I'm pretty good at that.
Yes.
OK, well, look, 4 things will appear, as they always do. Let's hope there's something that you like the look of. Our selection today is the Brit Awards, Elephants, The Apprentice, Part 2 sci-fi and fantasy films. What do we think?
I think maybe go Brit Awards, and I feel like I could maybe try and recall something.
Sure.
We'll see what it is. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
OK, we'll go Brit Awards, please.
Brit Awards it is, Trevor.
OK, good luck. We are looking for the name of any individual who has hosted a Brit Awards ceremony. Any individual who's hosted a Brit Awards ceremony. Or any artist or group who has won 4 or more Brits over the course of their career. In both cases, this is from the first annual awards in 1982 up to and including the 2024 ceremony. So wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
OK, thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we'll throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
As will ever be.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
OK, I think acts that have won 4 or more, I might be really wrong, but I'm going to say McFly. They've definitely got some, whether they've got 4, but that's one that's coming to mind.
Sure.
Award ceremony, the only person I can think of is Jack Whitehall, but I don't...
That's a recent one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know which would be pointless, but if that's all we've got to
Yeah, I'd rather give right
OK,
answers.
and I'm trying to think, acts that have won 4 or more. Snow Patrol?
Yeah.
The script, maybe? I'm going bands for some reason.
I like it.
Which one? Which one do you think?
All of them.
Snow... which one do you think's got
Snow
more?
Patrol.
Snow Patrol. OK.
You're really on your own with this. I'm so sorry.
No, it's OK. OK, let's say McFly.
Yeah, Snow Patrol.
We'll say Snow Patrol, and should we say Jack Whitehall? I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, like Adele, but she's definitely not going to be pointless.
She might be pointless.
Jessie J. She
10
may
seconds
have
left.
done. OK, no, let's
stick
stick with
with
the
the
ones we've said, and
Yeah,
we'll hope that that's OK.
Yeah.
OK, we'll go with that.
OK, you're happy. There we are.
I think
Well,
so,
the
yeah.
clock is going to stop itself there. So let's have your 3 answers.
So we're going to say Jack Whitehall,
Jack Whitehall,
Snow Patrol, and McFly.
Snow Patrol and McFly. Obviously, Jack Whitehall as a host.
Yes, Jack Whitehall as a host,
Snow Patrol and McFly as acts who've won 4 or more. OK, of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless
I
thing?
think Snow Patrol might be
Snow
the best
Patrol we'll
shot,
put last.
if that's right, yeah.
Least likely to be pointless?
Probably Jack Whitehall.
Jack Whitehall, OK. And then McFly goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Jack Whitehall, McFly, Snow Patrol. Now, if one of these turns out to be pointless, and one of them could, You'll be leaving here with £4,750. What would you like to do with that? Laura C.
I'm still in the process of decorating my house, so I would actually love it to use it to get some new curtains and some new blinds is basically what would be going on.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Banish the sunshine.
Exactly, yes. No light at
all. Laura W.
Not to make us sound like two old women, but I would like to get a new phone because I'm not on a contract, so I buy my phones outright. So this would go a long way to buying a phone.
Very nice. Well, this is terrific. Very constructive things that's going to improve your life.
Wise investments, yeah.
OK, well, let's put this to the test. Jack Whitehall was your first answer. In this case, we were looking for anyone who has hosted the Brit Awards ceremony. Let's see how many of our 100 said Jack Whitehall. Might he be pointless? Well, Jack Whitehall is right. He just has to go all the way down to 0, and you will leave here with £4,750. Down we go with Jack Whitehall into single figures. Still going down with Jack Whitehall to 3. OK. Not a pointless answer. So we move on to McFly. We're now looking for any act that's won 4 or more Brit Awards. I hope they have. They certainly deserve to have done.
I would feel so, yes.
Yes. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said McFly.
No.
Well, that's annoying on several counts.
Yes.
See above.
Yes.
And let's move on to your third and final answer, Snow Patrol. How many of our 100 people said Snow Patrol? Same criteria as for McFly. For £4,750, might they be pointless? No. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, well, I'm really sorry. Well, you didn't get to win the jackpot, but you get to take home our pointless trophy. You can take those home.
Which is, to be honest, all we hoped for. So
well, there we are. Brilliant.
That was bad luck, Laura's. Bad luck. But you're going to be surprised when you hear this, all right? McFly have only won 1 Brit Award.
Really?
Snow Patrol nominated 6 times. Yeah. But have never won.
Oh.
Should we look at some other pointless answers?
Yeah.
Starting with Brit Award hosts.
OK.
Chris Evans hosted it 4 times. Clara Amfo hosted it with Maya Jama in 2024. Davina McCall hosted it in 2000 and 2003. Mo Gilligan hosted it 2022 and 2023.
I'm annoyed I didn't get Mo Gilligan.
In fact, everyone was pointless, apart from the following, who all scored points. James Corden, Samantha Fox, Mick Fleetwood, Anton Deck, Jack Whitehall, who you said, Kylie Minogue, Kat Deely, Elton John, Frank Skinner, Matthew Horn and Noel Edmonds. Moving on to acts that have won 4 or more Brit Awards. You'd be more interested in hearing this, right? Some big names that were pointless. You could have had Annie Lennox. Wait for this one. Beyonce.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Manic Street Preachers, Prince. And other pointless answers were Bjork, Dido, Emily Sandé, Foo Fighters, Paul Weller and the 1975. So well done to anyone at home who got any of those right. You're good.
Thank you very much indeed, Trevor. And I'm so sorry you didn't win our jackpot, Laura and Laura. That will therefore roll over onto the next show, when we will be playing for £5,750. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Trevor. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.